The big binge watch list. We're back. We're late, but we're back. And we are ready to talk about everything. I know Jayme had an emotional experience with 911, and we're going to get into all of that very, very soon. But how have you been?
I've been good. Tired.
We had an amazing trip to Dahlonega, and it was. I love the small town thing. Absolutely love the small town thing.
I can't
I want to
wait.
live in a small town now.
That's fair. But small towns can get, boring.
You never did. We never did go out and get a grit. I was kind
Not
of sad about
fair.
that when I left.
Terrible. We'll have to get to it when you come back in July.
Okay. Well, I might be back down sooner. We'll see.
You
But
think so?
yeah, who knows? There's a lot of TV. Oh my God, so much TV to talk about. Let's just jump right into 911. I hate
Privacy.
funerals. Not only do I hate funerals, but I hate watching TV funerals because I don't have to be there and they're sad. But I really like that episode quite a bit. Guys, mild spoilers if you didn't watch the last 911. But
That's why we're here, is to talk
I
about all
really
of it.
was,
So.
as awful as it would have been, like the story just in general, I was really hoping that that would have been the lady's baby because
Oh no, I was too. I was really, really hoping that was her kid. And it just I don't know. I had high hopes and then it wasn't. And that broke my heart again, as if it wasn't sad enough.
yeah, Chimney was kind of an asshole, but that's to be expected.
I mean, there's always that one person who the first stage of grief is anger. I would have thought, based off of past experiences throughout the show, that it would have been Buck. But I mean, they threw the whole show for a loop anyways with killing him off. So they had to come up with a different anger person, I think.
Yeah, and having it be because it makes sense that it would be Chimney because he he had the same thing that Bobby ended up getting, and he's the one who got the cure because Bobby didn't speak up. So of course he's going to carry that guilt with him. Like, I'm alive when this other guy could have been alive if he had just said something, but instead now I'm living and my friend died because he chose to let me live. And that's a lot to carry. And I thought this episode did a really good job of showing that emotion.
It's very unfortunate, really. But in the grand scheme of things, when was it Hen that was talking to him? Or it was Buckley and was like, somebody had to die. Like, there wasn't the three options. There was only the two options, which is very true in a sense. But then I half wonder if there could have been the third option, if that lady could have made another cure just as fast. I don't know. We'll never know.
Who knows? I mean, that lady was psycho.
She portrayed it well.
And man, I keep talking about Kathy Bates' acting, but Angela Bassett's acting in this episode just was amazing.
It was.
What's up, Corey?
Hi, Wilkie's Movie and Music. No, it was a very, not just this episode, the two episodes combined are just, there's a lot of emotions and a lot of unknown still to come. That's really sad.
I'm curious where we go from here, and is this going to be the thing that brings Eddie back to town? I think so.
Yeah, I kind of expected him to get a little more like Showtime, I guess, not just that quick little clip. And the devastation just on everybody's face. Like, that was an emotional episode. The first one was too, but that one made me cry. I really cried on that one.
Yeah,
especially when they took him, when they took him home to be with his wife and kids. That's when I just sobbed like a baby.
That is such a tough decision as a new wife to do.
I cannot imagine.
I mean, she made the right choice. That is the right choice.
Yeah.
But my mind, because I'm a curious person, was like, so now is Athena going to get buried out there with Bobby?
No, I thought that too. Like, is that where you're gonna go? Because if you think about it, her kids are old enough to get married, have kids, have their own life, stuff like that. So she wouldn't be buried with her kids realistically in a real world. So where would she go? That was her person. That's really sad.
Yeah, really good. They handled it so well. And every decision made by a character in this episode just it all made sense to who they have been through the course of the series and who they're going to become. And yeah, see, Eddie not having a lot of screen time makes sense because Eddie deciding to move back, I think, is something that needs to be fleshed out a little bit more because there's conversations with the kids and stuff, and you gotta show that in a show like this. But I really like how they handle it. And Angela Bassett is such a good actress.
I honestly felt like we should have seen a little more tears from her. Even though she did have the sunglasses on, they still showed tears like streaming down people's faces. But it really broke me when she kissed the casket for like the last time. I'm like, that should have been full on like waterworks from her. But, you know, she, even through like her darkest time at this point, she did so well as far as taking on that extra story and trying to figure out that for the lady.
Yeah, Jamie's like, man, I had more emotional response than.
Yeah, I did. I really did.
That's fair. So we both watched Tracker last night. I'm sure 911's going to come up again in our top 5, but we're behind. We're drastically behind on Tracker.
I'm not sure I even have top 5 this week. I might only have like 3, just
it's
because
fine. You'll fake it till you make it.
Right. But yeah, Tracker was good. I'm glad it's like picking back up.
Yeah, this one, it's 4 episodes ago, so it was in the snow. And I have not been super fan of this show this season, but this episode was really, really strong. And I hope that they use this to kind of add some of that continuity that I've been longing for since the last season by bringing the character back that I don't want to get too spoilery if anybody hasn't seen it, but it's been 4 weeks.
I was about to say we're 4 episodes behind. So,
but the one girl that he rescued has been with those 2 guys for a long period of time.
Like
I have a feeling she's coming back.
Like a decade, I think is what she said, like 9 or 10 years, which is crazy. Like I can only imagine how many people she had to change who she was just to be able to live, like who she had to take out or do whatever, torture, whatever they had to do.
Mm-hmm.
Really sad, but she held herself together. And I love how like patient and calm he was to make her understand, like, I'm not hurting you and I will get you out of here. It was a scary thing. She almost died. Like, especially when they just hung her like that.
And she was okay with it.
That's the most disgusting part.
She was ready. She wanted to save the 2. And she didn't really care what happened to her because, as she said, she did things which we don't really know what those things are. So again, lots to explore there. So I hope she comes back.
I mean, all 3 of them are dead, right? So it would definitely just have to be I think her being a photographer, they could swing it to allow her to come back and tell her story. Yeah, but I also feel like there's a connection with the 2 of them, maybe that they could play off of as well.
Let's do it. Let's get into our top 5.
No, not yet. What about we got to talk about Rainey and her lawyer friend, because he's the one that sent the helicopter to save them. What do you think his little secret is that he's using her as his little token?
I don't know, but that's another story element that's going to be playing out, I think, over the next few episodes.
There is a twist there. Did you watch the one after that yet or no?
I didn't get a chance to today. I was watching Last of Us, and Handmaid's Tale, and a bunch of other stuff. I finished 4 seasons, but I'll get into that in my top 5, which you need to watch that show. It's so good. What is that
even about?
It's about a group of friends who pretty much vacation. Every 2 episodes takes place around a different season. So it starts off in spring, summer, fall, and then winter. And it's just the group of friends vacationing. Stuff happens. It's really funny. It's got Steve Carell, Tina Fey, Will Forte.
Trailer at least for it. I'll have to do it.
It's good. I was really pleasantly surprised because I didn't even know it was a thing that was coming out.
Yeah.
And it was quick. But I do want to say that for those of you that care out there, Dexter returns July 11th for Resurrection. I cannot wait to see Michael C. Hall back as Dexter. I'm so excited.
It's coming.
So excited. It's a show you haven't seen, right?
No. Well, not the new one, no.
Have you seen the old one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then you need to watch the new ones.
I do. So I watched like the original series, and then there's like 3, right? 3 different ones now.
There's the original series had 8 seasons, and then a sequel series, New Blood, came out.
Yeah,
And then what's that?
I watched that one. I'm just not on the new one.
Okay, and then they did a prequel series, and now they got a new sequel series coming out. So yeah. I hope it's good, because New Blood was pretty good. Season 8 of Dexter is really the only season of Dexter I don't like. It's so bad. Why? Yeah. Because he becomes a deadbeat dad and a lumberjack at the end of the season. It's awful.
They really did terribly. Like they could have done so many things differently, but it's almost like they got bored with it and just was like, okay, this is it.
This is how we're ending it. He's going to be a lumberjack. We're going to ignore all of the character development. He's just going to abandon his child. They fixed it with the season after that, but it was rough.
Yeah.
All right, Jayme, I want to hear what your number 5 is. What movie have I not seen yet?
Oh, man. I don't know. What did I watch? I'll go Lego Masters. I've been watching that with Bubba like today and yesterday.
I've been wanting to watch
on the new stuff. It's a good show. He loves Lego. Well, Legos, whatever. But the show itself is fun in the aspect he gets to watch people like build these amazing things that he could probably do if he sat there and had all the pieces that they had. But it's a good, like, you're bored kind of show, I guess, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else to do or watch. I like it.
I've got a lot of those game shows, mostly. My number 5 is going to go to 4 Seasons. I love that show. I love Steve Carell as an actor. He's done some dramatic stuff. It was nice seeing him do some more comedy again, even though there's dramatic elements in this series. I'm not want to spoil anything, guys. Go watch it. It is fun, sad, and just really well done. Really well done. I was really, really mad how it ended, because there's obviously, hopefully, going to be a second season, and I'm for it. It was fast. Like, each episode's only like 20 to 30 minutes long.
Nice. So it's called 4 Seasons, and you say it goes through the seasons. I'm assuming based off of you saying, like, it's sad and blah, blah, it goes through all the emotions, too?
Yeah, kind of.
Nice.
So it's obviously there's a lot of relationship stuff, but it starts in the spring and ends in this winter, and every 2 episodes is a new vacation with the group, all within the same year. Very, very good.
Oh, okay.
They vacation a lot, but, I'm sitting there like, man, these people vacation together too much. And then I'm thinking, like, okay, I've been to Orlando with Autumn in the group. I've been to Connecticut twice, now to Georgia. So I can't say anything because it's been 4 months into the year. And
the most important one, which is Monaco.
But that was last year.
No, I mean, no, it hasn't even been a year yet.
That's true. God, yeah, I've vacationed a lot in the span of 5 months.
No, for real. Like, that was November, and it's only May. Mm-hmm. Almost said April. I had to look. Yeah, that's really not long.
I've got 2 more trips planned between now and July, so, like, yeah, it's real.
It's crazy. I think I've done more in the past, 7 months than I have in the past, 15 years.
Word. Me too.
It's crazy.
Yeah. All right, what is your 4?
I'll go the floor. I really should have gave that 5 in the floor. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I should have done. I should have
such a lackluster ending. Like, everybody that's done good the entire series all went out in the same episode, like episode 8.
It was awful. And then you get... I didn't like the winner. It was almost like he knew he was gonna win. I don't know. I didn't like the way it ended. Everybody else that's ever played in that show has been so excited to have won, and he was just like, "Oh my God, did I just win?" Like, that's almost exactly how he said it. And I'm like, really? You know you just won. Like, you should be ecstatic. Not to mention, he probably was up there less times than anybody else on the show that actually made it past, the first round.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just really unfortunate.
That show never has, a super good winner. It's always the person that didn't do anything until, the last episode, and then they win.
Yeah.
Because they get lucky.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's what the show is based off on. But, at least be excited about it. Dadgum.
I was really hoping Brian would pull it off.
Oh, no, same. I was too. I mean, he made it so far.
My number 4 is, it's a good question because I, like you, it's
There
going to
really
be
hasn't been time to like watch a lot of things, and so now I'm like, oh God, what is it?
the Matlock finale. I loved it. It wrapped up so much from season 1. I cannot wait to see what Kathy Bates and the team gives me next year, because it left us with a hangover. Jesus, left us with a cliffhanger, and I can't wait to see how it kind of wraps up. But like,
I love but hate those kind of shows.
Those kind of shows don't usually have season cliffhangers, so it was nice to see.
Yeah. Can we pause like on our top 5?
Yeah.
We did not discuss The Rookie.
We did not discuss.
And there's been like a lot that's happened in that.
Yeah.
Are you caught up?
Yeah, I'm caught up. That last episode was
crazy.
Something.
It was crazy.
Yeah. That idiot. I knew that something was going to happen to him. I didn't expect it to be that.
No, well, I didn't expect it to be that soon. Like, I figured it was going to play out a little bit, but number 1, I didn't expect him to come back. Number 2, I knew him and Lucy's, like, I don't know, do we call her a sister? Kind of like her adopted, like, really old child. I'm not sure. But I didn't think that they would stay together, I guess, that long, much less be like, oh, it's a promise ring / engaged. That kind of threw me for a whole loop. And then for him to get shot like that was crazy. I
mean, kudos to the character, because
I was about to say he played that so well. Like, I think that's the best, even for like 10-second acting, as far as like freaking out like that. He nailed it.
Yeah, like, no, he did a great job. Saved Nolan, Nathan Fillion's character. Yeah. And, after they gave him so much shit, he still put his life on the line to save his life.
No, and right.
It's a nice little way to end that character, because the character was a mess.
Yeah. I kind of feel like I don't know.
He can come back.
I can't remember the girl's name, which I feel bad for, but she's not, like, big for me. It's really not big in the show anyways, but I kind of feel like he might still be around a little bit longer for their dynamic that they have going on.
Mm-hmm. And Chen and Bradford are definitely going to get together.
I was going to say, how do you think she did on her test?
She got it.
She better have passed it.
They can't keep going back and forth. I don't like will they, won't they in shows, and they can only do it for so long before it annoys me, and we're not at that point yet, but we need to get there, guys, before I do get to that point.
Same. I'm ready for them to have their moment, because they deserve it. They've been through a lot, and they've worked a lot and hard. And the temptation, like them being together and stuff too, it's got to be hard, but they play it well. The relationship's great. So they need to be able to build on top of that relationship and quit trying to put a buffer between it.
Yeah, no, I agree. 100%. Is that your number 3, The Rookie?
No, you go number 3. Let me think.
My number 3 is The Rookie. We just talked about it.
Of course.
It's good. It's the only show that Kylie and I really watch together. Well, we do watch Georgie and Mandy, which is a good show. If you guys aren't watching, it's the Big Bang's latest spinoff. But yeah, no, The Rookie was really solid.
I'm gonna go Tracker for number 3.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's like right there at 3 and 2, I think. I'm going to give it to Tracker.
All right,
only because it would probably go up if I watched the last 2 episodes. But I'm not there yet. So right now, current standing is going to have to be 3.
Did you watch, are you caught up on Suits LA? Probably not.
No. Because that would definitely be in the top 5 somewhere if I had. I might actually do that when I get off with dinner.
That show gets better and better with every episode, which is a good thing.
No, for sure. I can't wait.
Well, my number 2, this is tough because my number 1 and 2 are pretty close. It's Handmaid's Tale. This season, I've been a fan of the show for a long time, but the show has always been like despair and just depression and sadness. And there's finally like hope this season. Like the good guys are like kind of winning, and it's nice to see. I'm very skeptical because there is a spinoff coming out. The spinoff is based on the second book. So I'm kind of wondering how much wrap up they're actually going to do in this final season, knowing that there is something else after. But everything they're doing has been phenomenal. The acting, the writing, I'm just glad that I'm not sitting there a depressed mess for the hour that I'm watching it, or I'm dreading to see it. Like, I'm looking forward to next week because shit is happening and it's happening to the good guys, and I'm all for it. So let's do it. Yeah, it's so good. The show is so good. It's hard to recommend to people because it is so depressing, but it is so good.
I mean, that was like, oh my gosh, I can't even think of the name of the show now.
You think The Last of Us? The show is depressing.
No, not that one. I haven't watched it.
Oh.
The one where, oh man. The one where it was the 5 friends or whatever.
Oh, A Million Little Things?
Yeah, that one. That one was a super depressing show, but like it was one you couldn't turn off.
Yeah, that finale punched you in the stomach.
Man, did it.
That's one of my favorite actors, James Roday. He's from Psych, and I
so too.
It was weird to see him being so serious. So, at times he was still, the one-liner guy, but man.
But that one, that show was, if you haven't watched it, go watch it.
What do you have it to?
Oh man, that's hard. You're gonna be shocked, I think.
It's the Kardashians. I hope it's not the Kardashians.
No, I haven't. No, it's over. It's over.
Oh, okay.
For now. I'm gonna go 911.
Nice.
Simply because I'm still mad.
911 should have been on my list. It should have probably been Matlock's spot, to be honest.
I'm actually surprised it's not like your number one.
No, my number one. It's hard to beat my number one.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, there's not much more we can say about 911, but
no.
My number one is The Last of Us. I love when they do zombie shows, but the show isn't about the zombie. It's about the people and how they react to the world they live in. And acting. I just love seeing people act and do a really good job at it. And again, the writing, HBO knows what they're doing with the show. I think we had to wait 3 years between seasons 1 and 2, and it was totally worth the wait. Especially since episode 1 of this new season was slow, but they've made up for it in 2, 3, and 4. And I cannot wait for episode 5. No. Why can't there's some shows that should be released all at once, and there's some shows that shouldn't, and I want that all at once, even though I get it, because obviously they have me coming back weekly, so I'm continuously paying for HBO, but it's so good. It's so good.
I'm going to go a twofer, only because I forgot about one show, and I would have threw that in there. But I'm going to go The Rookie and Grace.
What happened with Grace?
It's to a point where, like, a relationship that I've really been, like, dead set on happening is finally, like, blossoming to its fullest potential, and I'm here for it. So.
Who?
Joe and Link.
I don't know who they are.
Okay. So
is that
Joe,
like the Eddie and Buck of that show?
No. Joe was Alex Karev's. Were they married? Yeah, they got married. Or were getting married or something. And then he left her and went back to Izzy. And left the show.
Oh, I know who Joe is then.
So it's her and Link. She's pregnant with twins with him, and now they're getting married, hopefully like next week's episode. Or no, wait, it's Tuesday, so this week's episode. They should be.
What day is that show on?
I don't know. It might be Sunday. I might be off. I watch it the next day or whenever I decide to watch it. That show, I like to have multiple episodes built up because the one just always makes me mad. If I'm being honest.
That's fair. I like to do that with some shows too. Because it's fun to just sit there and binge sometimes.
Yeah, that's a binge-worthy show. And I used to do all of my shows that way. But there's some that you can't because you're just excited to watch. But then it's over and you're like, well, shit, I should have waited. But Grey's is definitely, I like to have at least 2. But I probably won't do that when this one comes out because I want to see it so bad, and I don't want Facebook to ruin it for me.
Well, Facebook's good at ruining things.
I did really good on 911. I did really good.
So did I, actually, which is surprising because most things get ruined for me because I'm on social media so much.
Yeah. All I saw, well, all I saw was like somebody died. And what I read was like it was multiple people. So I was like, shit, who died? And then I was like, if I had a guess, I told you I thought it would have been Jennifer Love Hewitt. But no, I was way off kilter. Like I was nowhere near close. I think that's why I'm still mad.
Yeah.
So many people could have been knocked off, and it had to be him.
They can never kill Chimney. 911, you can never kill Chimney. You have, for 9 seasons, 8 seasons, however long this show has been out, every season this guy is almost dead and survives. Like
him or his wife, one of the two.
Yes, he needs to.
It was.
You can't kill him at this point. If you kill him over something, like if he gets in a car accident, I'm gonna be very mad. Like if that's how he goes out after everything he's been through, like he had a pipe through his head in season 1.
I was about to say they would definitely have to go bigger than a car accident. Like it would have to be, I don't know, it would have to be way more than that though.
Drowning, getting struck by lightning, and having a heart attack at the same time. Like he needs multiple things to happen to him at once.
Not one singular thing is not going to take him out.
Or having a heart attack, falling in a pool while lightning strikes the pool. I wrote it for you. And then a boulder falls.
There was already an episode. No, wait, never mind. I'm thinking of a different show.
Doing the work for you guys. So Jayme and I are going to do something that's going to be fun. We're going to review Hallmark movies all throughout July. And it's
not
going to
just
be
Hallmark. Not just Hallmark.
No, not just Hallmark.
Christmas movies.
Christmas movies. We're going to do some of the guests that are coming to Christmas in a Small Town, which I highly recommend you guys go do because Jayme and I will be working the crowd, and it's going to be a lot of fun when she's not at registration.
Yeah.
And some of the cast members from various movies and shows are going to be there.
Murray, Ryan Pavey.
Mm-hmm.
Ariel Kebble.
All of them.
Come on, you got to say some names too.
I don't know everybody's name off the top of my head. I don't have them memorized. Like you name the 3 that I have off the top of my head.
Terrible, absolutely terrible.
And it sucks because the last 2, like, Jesse Metcalf.
I just said that.
He's in the comic shop. Listen, guys, go watch the comic shop. Jonathan Bowen has been on the show. He's the director and writer of that movie. He's got a second interview releasing next week with me. That's a good movie. I absolutely adored it. Jesse's in it. He doesn't play his normal character.
I can't wait to meet him.
Me too.
But anyway, guys, some of his skincare. Have you seen he's got like his own skincare line? I want to try it.
Oh, I know what we can talk about real quick. Wisteria Lane is a new show coming out soon. They're working on it. It's a spinoff to Desperate Housewives.
Something on that.
Did you watch Desperate Housewives?
Not like obsessively.
Oh, I did obsessively. Eva Longoria is one of the hottest women ever, and I did like the show, but the thing that pulled me into watching the show was the fact that she was on it and she was hot. And I just, oh my God, I can't. I hope new show comes because I will watch it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon.